We're following some breaking political news. Trump's convention bounce and Clinton's convention bombshell. More on the DNC coming up. First, the bounce. Donald Trump is now ahead of Hillary Clinton in Nevada. That's according to a newly released ktnv TV 13 Action News Rasmussen Reports poll. Joining us now to talk about it, 13 Action News political analyst John Ralston. And John, welcome back.
Hi, Steve.
What do you make of this?
Well, I think that this poll was taken over the weekend, so Trump is getting some bounce from his convention. The polls here have shown very, very close race. Last one I saw, it was tied here. Listen, I think this state leans toward Hillary Clinton because of the high Hispanic turnout, because of the Democratic voter registration, but it's an unsettled electorate. 20% of the electorate here is registered nonpartisan or independent. So could Trump have a 5-point lead? I think it's possible.
At this point, yes. And the other element in that poll, Joe Heck. In the Catherine Cortez Masto, though, that Senate race.
One of the most watched Senate races in the country, Joe Heck and Catherine Cortez Masto. He is up in this poll by a striking number, 9 points, which is much bigger than any other poll that we've seen. You see the numbers right there, 46 to 37. I'm sure the Democrats are wailing now, oh, Rasmussen, they slant towards the Republicans. But I looked at the demographics of this poll, Stephen. I have to tell you that there was a skewed Democratic sample, 38% Democrats, 30% Republicans. The great thing about doing the polling is, as we're doing here, is we can track these numbers. We now have a baseline. When we do the next one, we'll see which candidate is making progress. I still think that race is pretty close to a toss-up, as do most other analysts, but Heck might have benefited from the convention bounce too, even though he wasn't there.
We got a lot of months to go. I was going to say that, but we'll always be sure to let our viewers know some of the internals in the polling. So, like John, this guy's an expert on polling, so he knows what he's looking at, and there are little intricacies that we met.
And we're going to post most of the stuff online, so we're going to be very transparent about this. People can see what the demographics are.
Very quickly, you'd wanted to talk about Obama and Sandoval, some of the new stuff on that.
You know, it's really interesting to track these numbers too. We looked at Brian Sandoval and Barack Obama in this poll. Barack Obama is now not upside down. That means that his approval rating is higher than his disapproval rating, just barely. Sandoval, though, was maintaining his popularity. You know, a lot of publicity during the primary about that big tax increase. He still has more than 60% approval rating, which is very robust for a governor.
That's robust for any politician.
Yes, or anchor or reporter.
Right. As we humbly say. Thank you, John.
Yeah,
Back to talk about the convention later. Tricia.
All right.